Yeah, it's me, Mr. Showtime. The whole freaking show. I know what you're thinking. Ain't enough gold. Ain't enough gold. Well, we trying to upgrade. And if you're first time here, hit the subscribe button, like, comment. I'm the Dad Panther, Friday streamer, content creator, master of none. This is another episode of the Critics Collective, and we have been on the journey, I guess, the road to WrestleMania, my WrestleMania, getting WWE Gold. Now, I've done some videos where I said, hey, look, there was a challenge. You guys accepted that challenge, and I'm a man of my word. And so I started this journey, and then the next thing that I talked about in a video previously was, hey, what championship would I get, and how would I choose the shopping or marketplace? Would I do Amazon, or would I do a big box store? Would I go ahead and buy from the WWE Shop or eBay? With so many different ways that you can get a replica WWE championship belt. And then it hit me, being in Atlanta, Georgia at the time I am, in the summer, the heat, there's a WWE event coming. My goodness. Let me tell you all about it. Now, there's another way to get WWE Gold. And I don't know how I completely forgot when one of the first videos I said how I got the big gold was from a WWE live event. And so at this time, or at the time of, setting this all up, Evolution and Saturday Night Main Event was happening in Atlanta, Georgia. And so I said, why not get in the car, skibby deep down the road, and check it out? And so I did. So my experience there is, you sit there and you get downtown and you see all of this, all of Atlanta, Georgia, and you're looking for these little signs. And I don't mean like, oh, I mean signs. There's literally a sign on the roads that are going to tell you things. Like, it may say staff, it may say whatever the big pay per view is for the shop. In this case, it was Evolution. So you'll see a little sign and you'll just find parking and take a walk. Now, parking for me didn't cost much. It was like $10 to park downtown. I didn't think it was bad. I went early in the morning. A lot of the websites, or at least WWE website, will tell you where the store is going to be at, so it's not a mystery, and it'll tell you the operational hours, like, what time. I believe it was from like 9 in the morning to 11 o'clock at night, so you can be able to miss some of the activities that go on downtown. Now, when I went, there was a lot going on. I think you have the MLB All-Star Weekend in Atlanta. You had HBCs that were in Atlanta doing their thing. You had Big Three basketball tournament, something like that. That was happening down there. Beyonce shut the fucking downtown down for like 3 or 4 days. So there was a lot of activities going in. So I was able to get in there and get some nice parking, literally, where I think it was me and maybe 5 other cars up there. So I thought the parking was great. Now, when you get into this place, you feel at home because there's everyone wearing WWE merch. And if you're looking for some new merch, click in the link in the bio description. It's in there. We get a nice little kickback, and it would really show your support here. And also, you get some really cool merch. But you just feel like at home because everyone has the gear on. They're here for the same reason you are. And then I saw it. I saw like handful. I couldn't really count how many people were walking around with championship gold, different championship gold. Not all the major big ones, but some of the smaller ones. I saw the 24/7 championships. I saw the hardcore championship. I saw some ECW gold. So it was cool to see these various championships that were out there. I even saw some for some of the teams that were down there, like the Hawks. So it was cool to see people, champions in their own, walking around and doing stuff. So when you go into this place, you kind of go through these little it's like this location was like a food court type of thing towards the back of it, but this open spot. And when you get in there, I mean, the amount of merchandise that you get in there and stuff that's tailored for your area, your city. So it's cool if you're looking for shirts in your city that you really can't get anywhere else. Bump, that's where you go. There also were appearances from actual WWE superstars. Now, if you buy the ticket, you actually do get an autograph signing that pairs up with your ticket with your price of purchase. But if you don't and you just hang out, there are times where WWE superstars will come in. Now, Who did I bump into? Who? 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 No one. No one. No one. If you felt like I set you up for that, then I kind of did, but I'm a heel, so that's just what it is. And maybe that's just karma coming back at me because I didn't see anyone and I missed seeing two people. I got there right after Rhea Ripley shows up and she does her thing. She goes in there and she, I missed that. Then I leave only to find out I missed Naomi showing up with the briefcase and talking her shit. And I think she had went to found Jade or Bianca's outfit, maybe Jade's t-shirt, and just like scoffed at it. And I missed that, So, but you know what? Just sometimes camp out, just hang out for a day or two, or however long the show's in town. But it was really a cool experience. Now the championship belts that are there, okay, they're in the background. There's this big case, and it's pretty impressive. Like I can't remember last time I've like seen a championship belt close, but it just I don't know. It threw me because I guess I didn't think they were that big or that shiny. I don't know what the fuck, but I got a chance to see all of that in its glory, and I was like, can I touch them? Can I hold them? And they're like, no. I was like, all right. I didn't think I would be able to either. I got a shot. I got to try. You know what I'm saying? So I was ready to make that purchase right then and there. Right then and there. And then I remember what I told you in a previous video. Do your research and check. There's so many different avenues and stuff that are going on. And so I stopped and I took a step back and I checked my phone. I checked the WWE shop, and the WWE shop had that same belt, had that same belt on sale. I said, oh. And sometimes this happens. I've been watching it. If there's an event, pay-per-view, you'll watch that there are certain sales that'll happen in promotion codes. It could be like 25% off on certain items. It could be you get free shipping. It could be whatever it is. But you'll start to see, especially with the championship belts, you'll see them drop drastically in price, almost 50%, give or take if there's an event going on or something that they're doing that's trending. Now it doesn't work all the time, but more times than not. So I was like, well, let me check. And I checked. I'm like, man, this is a great sale. So I told the lady, I'm like, hey, this belt, look, it's on sale. I'm gonna still get it. Let me get that one. Let's get it. Wing Eagle. Let's do it. Bring it home. And she was like, we don't do price matching. Huh? She's like, we don't do price matching. Like people have told us that it's on sale. We know. I'm like, I get it. It's a business. I get it. So I walked around and I saw some really cool stuff as well. Like they had a signature section where it was hats, posters, pictures, championship belts, action figures, stuff like that all had signatures on them from your favorite wrestlers. I thought it was cool. I almost pulled the trigger because again, I was ready to spend some money. I almost pulled the trigger, and the only reason why I didn't is I didn't see anything that had Bret Hart or Shawn Michaels signature on it. And so I was like, no. But I said to myself, if I see this action figure and it's got Shawn Michaels on it, I'm gonna buy that mother. And I didn't find any, so I didn't buy that mother. So that's just what that is. Now, the car ride home was sad because all I really paid for, I think I got some shirts and stuff. All I really paid for was $10 worth of parking. And I had a sad ass drive home. Like I was going to be the fucking champion. I left the house. I had showered. I put some cologne on. I was like, I wore a brand new WWE shirt. I think it was RKO everybody. I don't remember what it was, but I was ready, And then I get there, I don't get the championship, and I gotta drive home. Is this what it feels like when your number's not called? When the ref whispers over and says, "Take the pin," you're like, "What?" And says, "Vince, Shawn, Triple H said, take the pin." Damn. And that's the spot I gotta do. Damn, man. So I drove home, and I'm still sad about it now. I was like, "Hey, it's on sale," and then I can't describe it. I think I just got sidetracked. That's 100% what it was. I got sidetracked and I did not pay attention to the sale that was happening. I just went home because I was like, damn, I came all the way here. I don't get nothing. So I just went home and I completely forgot about it and did not jump to the sale. But I just want to make a video to say, hey, look, you got the WWE shop that pops up at various places. So maybe you can go ahead and check and see if there's a sale going on. Maybe you can go there and buy some merchandise instead of going to the website. Maybe you can also get some stuff that's signed, signature. Like Rhea had a vest that was signed, and a girl bought it, and man, she was losing herself. She was like, ah, and none of us was like anything like negative. It was like, yeah, yeah, girl, do it. How much is it? Damn, girl, do it. Do it. I'm not doing it, but you do it. And we all like, and the cool thing about it is like there's like a loudspeaker behind a curtain. And that's where some of the superstars popped up when they made cameos. But there's a curtain and they played music. So to watch people go through the entrances of their favorite superstar, just in general, it was like, like we were all doing it. We didn't care. Like you were home. There was even a part where there was some kids and they were all getting down on their knees. They were tapping the ground, and you knew what they were gonna do. Whoa! And we're just all doing it. Seth, just it was just you would be shopping, and the music would change, and everybody's walking around like Stone Cold Steve Austin. Everybody just, I was waiting for them to play D'Lo Brown, so I could be like, you can't really do that past your 40s because you have to with urgent care. But you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, I didn't get WWE Gold. I had to drive home, but there's some good news. There's an unboxing coming, so look out for that. You could have been anywhere in the world and you chose to be here. Until next time, check out some of these other videos we have in playlists. Until then, hit my music.
Said I'ma get into it first. Until they put me in the dirt. Said I'ma get into it first. Said I'ma get into it.